Hey guys, it's Michael. Today is your Sunday, June 21st, stimulus check and stimulus package update. We have a lot of information to go over in today's video. In today's video, we're going to start off by going over the second stimulus package updates, like who will be getting the second stimulus checks, when you're supposed to be getting it. Then we're going to get into the PPP program and big news with data being released on who received these stimulus checks, then into the economy and how the state of the economy recovering and how it will affect the election coming up. And then finally, we're going to go over reopening, states reopening, businesses reopening, because there is a lot of big information here. Some states are experiencing all-time highs and continuing to open, and other states are starting to shut down again. So we're going to go over all of that and more in today's video. But before we get started, I want to let you guys know that we're doing a $50 free stock giveaway. All you need to do to be eligible is like the video, be subscribed to my channel, and comment down below the 3 stocks I mentioned at the end of today's video. If you don't want to enter, a lot of you get upset when I talk about giveaways, and if you don't want to enter, well, you can still go ahead and get 2 free stocks when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. Anyways, let's jump right into it and let's go over the second stimulus package updates first. So in the next stimulus package, among many things, Congress is talking about the enhanced unemployment benefits, the weekly stimulus checks, these $600 per week or $2,400 per month stimulus checks, and they're also talking about another form of direct stimulus payments like the $1,200 stimulus payment we received in the first round. Those are the 2 main things they're talking about right now. And I wanted to clarify right now why a lot of us are hearing mostly about the enhanced unemployment benefits and why we're not hearing about direct stimulus payments. So the reason we're hearing about these $600 per week and $2,400 per month stimulus payments is because they're set to expire on July 31st. And this is a major point of debate right now because right now these enhanced unemployment benefits are over 20 million people's main source of income. So that is why right now it is the main point of discussion. But they're still talking about other direct stimulus payments in the next stimulus package. So a lot of you have been asking me in the comments down below, who will be getting this second stimulus check? Well, you're on SSI, you're a senior citizen, you're a dependent, who's going to be getting this? So according to Steven Mnuchin, he said in an interview earlier this week that when it comes to direct stimulus checks, like the $1,200 stimulus check in the first round, he said the same broad approach would be taken in the second round of stimulus checks. He says the appeal of direct payments is that it is a very fair way of getting money to everybody in the economy. A lot of people have been worried and been asking me if they're going to be eligible. He said the same broad approach will be taken in the second round. So that means a lot of people who got the stimulus check in the first round will be able to receive it in the second round. However, there are no specific details yet, so all we know is that they're looking to do the same approach similar to what they did in the first round. And then also another question I've been getting asked is when we're going to be getting this second stimulus check. So there is no official date yet. However, according to White House administration officials, we can expect a second stimulus package after the July 4th recess in mid to late July. Senator James Lankford, he said that it is possible that they may shorten the July 4th recess and get the second stimulus package started to be negotiated on and debated on even sooner, because he said this has been done before, and he said it wouldn't be shocking if the July 4th recess was shortened a little bit. But anyways, right now all we know on this is that it is scheduled to be approved and debated on in late July. Moving on, now let's get into the PPP loan. We have big news here from the Treasury. In a joint statement on Friday night, the Treasury Department and the Small Business Association announced that it will disclose the name of PPP borrowers who accessed more than $150,000 in a major reversal. Before this, they had said that they would not disclose any names of the people who had received funding from the PPP program. And this caused a lot of controversy, and a lot of people were upset about this because they said these are taxpayers' dollars that are paying for these PPP program and these PPP loans, and they want to know who's getting the money, which companies. So this decision was announced amid a lot of pressure on the Small Business Association and the Treasury to increase the transparency in how the $670 billion federal program was being spent. People want to know where their money is being spent. The SBA says it will disclose the company's name, business type, demographic data, number of jobs supported, and other details. However, remember, this is only going to be for businesses that received a loan of $150,000 or more. Any businesses that received less than $150,000, those business names will not be disclosed. Steven Mnuchin's main concern about releasing this data was protecting people's privacy, because he said if it's only one person, a sole proprietorship, and they release this data, well, then you know exactly how much makes, and they want to keep some of that information private. So he said by doing this $150,000 and more, this deal where they only announced those companies, he said they're striking an appropriate balance of providing public transparency on how the money is being spent while also protecting the payroll and personal income information of small businesses, sole proprietors, and independent contractors. He said they think he found the right balance. Moving on, let's go into the economy. What is going on here? So according to GOP senators, they're saying that they're expecting a strong recovery in the economy coming up until the election. They're hoping a potential upswing in growth heading into the fall, heading into the election, combined with fundamental policy differences from Democrats will allow them to stay in office. This is what a lot of Republican senators and a lot of Republicans who are in Congress are betting on right now. One thing we could take away from this right now is that it is a good thing that this is an election year, because all of the people in Congress are going to be pushing for more stimulus payments so the economy can keep recovering. If we see the economy start to recover and continue to accelerate and do better and better, well, that is what the Republican senators, the Democrat senators, that is what everyone wants right now, because that will increase their chances of getting reelected. If we go into election and the economy is doing significantly worse than it is doing now, well, then a lot of these people will get voted out. So one main thing to take away from this is that it is good that it is election year, because this will make it even more likely that more stimulus will pass, because more stimulus will just help the economy. According to Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, he said there's a lot of uncertainty in the economy right now, and one thing we can do to continue growing and continue to see that recovery that we are seeing right now is to pass more stimulus. So this is good news. I just wanted to point this out here and keep you updated on what is happening there. Finally, let's get into very surprising news with states reopening. So Florida and South Carolina break new case records for the third straight day in a row. Florida reported 4,049 new cases yesterday, which broke its previous record on Friday, which was 3,822 cases. So Florida is right now the epicenter of the virus. Several other U.S. states and cities will begin allowing indoor dining at restaurants. This is a complete contrast from what we're seeing in some states. Some states are locking down and restricting even more, and other states are starting to open back up more. So on Friday, the mayor of Baltimore said the city would join the rest of Maryland in allowing restaurants and bars to open for indoor dining with certain restrictions. So this is just surprising because we're seeing such a drastic difference from city to and state to state right now on how reopening is going. Also, Massachusetts and Washington, D.C. will enact similar plans on reopening indoor dining on Monday as well. And then finally, new information with Apple stores. So Apple is announcing that they will be closing down 11 retail stores across 4 different states amid surges in the virus. This is a month after they had reopened all of their stores across the U.S. And this is just surprising because now we're starting to see some businesses start to shut back down again. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here, if more retailers and more shops start to shut down their doors again, or if they will remain open. So I'll keep you updated on what happens with reopening. So anyways, that is your Sunday, June 21st stimulus check and stimulus package update. We covered a lot of information from states reopening, the economy, the PPP program, and the second stimulus check. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Now let's get into the 3 stocks you need to comment down below to enter today's giveaway. I'll be announcing the giveaway in tomorrow's second video. So the 3 stocks for today's giveaway are Chipotle, the stock ticker symbol is CMG. The second stock for today's video is Starbucks, and the stock ticker symbol is SBUX. And the third stock for today's video is Snapchat, and the stock ticker symbol is SNAP. So anyways, just make sure to comment down below those 3 stocks, like the video, and subscribe to the channels to be eligible to win the $50 free stock giveaway. Anyways, don't forget to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you sign up for the Webull investing app. Join our Power of Finance investors group if you're interested in the stock market, making money in general, or investing. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.